Hey folks, what's going on? HeirofCarthage back in Total War, Warhammer 2, and boy, we've got an interesting one for you here today. This is going to be the forces of the Empire, the Expedition, and Middenheim, and they are led by their respective legendary lords, Volkmar, Marcus Wolfheart, and Boris Todbringer, or I guess Hottie Toddy, is that what we call him? I don't know. We gotta. Do we have some good names for Todbringer? I feel like that he's already got to have some meme names in here as Wolfheart. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. It's 3v3, and then the other side is all Beastmen. So I guess that Todbringer brought this upon him by angering the Beastmen and then had to call his friends to help him out. And the Beastmen are going to be led by their respective legendary lords. We're going to have Khazrak, Malagor, and Morgur. So it should be pretty a Beast Lord, Khazrak, and Malagor. So Morgur, I guess, took the day off. He was not here to lead the Bray herds. In any case, let's take a look at the different armies. So Middenheim is going to be playing the support role. They've got 2 Demigryph Knights with halberds and a couple of spearmen. There is a Free Company militia and a light wizard with a net of Amontok and Faz protection, I believe. And then there's a couple of Empire Knights over here. And then on the far flank, there's going to be a similar holding, a couple of spears, a couple Empire Knights, but a Pistolier on this side instead of the Free Company militia. And then Volkmar's Reichland faction is going to be several Flagellants and Sigmar's Sons. This is the type of unit you would expect to go along with Volkmar, who is atop his little pimp wagon here. So he's ready to roll into battle in style. In style, folks. Don't be fooled. He is always going to go in looking good. And he's got Gotrek to support him with some anti-large and a couple of steam tanks, or as I like to call them, just stanks, which is a pretty fun way to put it. Anyway, so Marcus Wolfheart is here. He's got a Hellblaster volley gun. 2 of them, and they're supporting the Black Lions. That is so much volley gun. We'll see whether or not that pays off. Those units can be devastating, but they need to hit the right targets and be used well. There's a couple of archers here. And then as for the Beastmen side, it's a lot of what you would expect from the Beastmen. A whole lot of Ungor herds, Gore herds, Vanguard deployments. You can see the Blackhorn Ravengers here, the Sons of Goros, all deploying with Khazrak, who does this whole Vanguard thing. There are several Bestigor herds and some Razor Gore chariots. You can see a Bray Shaman Lore of Death, Bray Shaman Lore of Shadows, Gorbull, another Gorbull, the Butchers of Kalkengard. There are many Minotaur units in the middle, supporting the Ungor herds in the middle. There is a unit of Harpies flying over the middle as well. And we're also going to have some Vanguard deployed Nasties back here in the back with some Centaurs with great weapons, Warhounds with poison, Gore herds, and then more of the same on this flank. So this fight is going to be fast, and it's going to be furious, and let's have some fun with it, shall we? Yes, we shall. So let's see how it opens up. Got these Black Lions and the Hellblaster volley guns all going to open fire. Looks like they're targeting some of the units in the back, and then a burning head immediately set upon the Ungor herd in the middle. It hits part of them, but it's not going to all hit home. And then we're going to get an epic charge here between the Sons of Sigmar, the Flagellants, Minotaurs, Ungor herds, Butchers of Kalkengard. It's all going down right here, right now, in a really fun fight. So the Beastmen, of course, are going to want to close the distance and engage in combat immediately. The unbreakable units for the Empire, along with the support of Gotrek in the center, should make it very difficult for the Beastmen to get any quick hits done in the center, though I would imagine as time goes on that is going to be difficult for the Empire to hold, and this flank is in some serious trouble with 2 Gore herds and the Blackhorn Ravagers headed this way, as well as a Bray Shaman and some other Razor Gore chariots and the Sons of Goros. That flank is going to be very hard-pressed to hold out. Now, the Vanguard troops in the very back find themselves getting hit by Boris and Demigryph Knights. They won't survive this for long. Centaurs with great weapons punch pretty darn well, especially if they don't get charged by these units, but they're going to get a little overmatched. It's going to be a very challenging situation for them. Let's take a look at the front lines. Here comes Gorbull. So who wins? Gorbull or Gotrek? I don't know about you, but I'm putting my money on Gotrek, and don't tell President Gorbull I said that. But even 2v1, he's going to be a very dangerous unit here. And my guess is that he will just, absolutely drop that Gorbull. A large target that actually just stands in battle with him there is prone to getting killed in a big hurry. And there he goes. He got himself a Gorbull. See the Bray Shaman here lashing out the Butchers of Kalkengard, and the left flank for the Empire is collapsing. You can see the Empire Knights trying to hold it, and then the reinforcing Spearmen from the expedition, moving up trying to fill the voids. The Hellblaster volley guns have been firing away in the middle. And let's see what they've been firing at. Looks like some infantry in the back. Let's see how they've done so far. Got this steam tank with 7 kills. Volley gun here with 32 kills. Not bad. Depends on if they did some good damage. They did some damage to the Cygor. Yeah, it's just an absolutely crazy fight right now. Malagor the Dark Omen's running up with some Vestigor herds on the right flank of the Empire, and there are some Gore herds already engaged over here. There's a lot of cavalry on that flank, and they are under fire from a Free Company militia and a steam tank. So the Beastmen are going to find themselves challenged to crush that flank. Over here, though, it is on. It's a straight-up battle, but comes another Burning Head, and it looks like it's going to tag quite a few Beastmen. Though a lot of these are Vestigor herd. Burning Head is pretty good. It's not going to be fantastic against armor, but it's going to be pretty good. These chariots just running amok here. Razorgore chariots, and the Black Lions are now caught. So this is a very expensive unit with only 29 kills. Unless it did a ton of damage to a single entity unit, I would say that that one has not paid off as of yet. So the Beastmen are really pushing hard, and the power bar is pretty even. Let's see what's going on here. Still a Gore Bull back here to help support. And you can see Boris is back here trying to finish the Cygor, and he should. This makes a lot of sense. Boris can be used to be a mobile strike. There are some regrouping Minotaurs, though. Boris might find himself overwhelmed all of a sudden in a fight of very heavy hitters. So this could prove to be dangerous for the Todbringer. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh my goodness, yeah, he's getting surrounded by even more units. Just look, more and more rolling in. Yeah, Todbringer is in a heap of trouble back there. This Light Wizard's doing a good job, though, keeping those archers pinned down. And then one of the steam tanks is pretty much untouched here still, just firing away. Let's see what we've got here. Another Burning Head. This one's definitely going to be getting a hold of some Ungor herds. Not a brilliant Burning Head, but it was pretty good. Got a fair number of troops, and where these units get piled up against the steam tank, definitely make them vulnerable to stuff like this, where you're going to have Volkmar and the steam tank combining. Remember, the steam tank terrorizes, and then Volkmar just does nice damage. Not a bad unit for getting into blobs like that and busting it up a little. Very tight fight right now. It looks like Wolfheart using his Hunter Snare. Holding some units still. And it does look like Boris either got routed. Yeah, he got routed out of the fight in the back. I figured he wouldn't live through that one, but he's likely to come back from routing and be able to still play a role. He hasn't even had his healing cap come down within that bar yet, so he's got a long ways to go. Also, the Empire Knights of Middenheim are faring better than their lord, and they are causing a ton of damage between them and the Demigryph Knights with halberds. This is going to be the most problematic force left for the Beastmen to try and deal with. They don't have a lot of great anti-large tools left. A lot of their tools that would have been good for this have taken a tremendous amount of damage. So that would be like the Centaurs with great weapons. Let's see what Khazrak's up to over here. He's breaking up some Free Company militia. They're free no more. They've been brought under the yoke of bondage by Khazrak. But he's got some trouble himself here. These Demigryph Knights with halberds are looking to prance in and poke a few new holes in Khazrak. Help him have a little better ventilation. See that Volkmar's still alive over here. Oh, look at that. What a netting. Netting the Gore Bull, holding it still. Let's see if Marcus follows up with any of his special abilities. I don't even know where Marcus is at right now. Where did Marcus go to? Maybe, oh, he's over here. So Marcus is running for his life because he's got the Butchers of Kalkengard chasing him down. He got one of them, being the beast hunter he is, but that's probably going to be the end of Marcus. But the power bar has shifted towards the Empire, and the Beastmen are bringing in some regrouped troops, hoping that it's not too late for this to be pulled back. Looks like Marcus is using a Hunter Snare, but he's not really gotten out of that fight yet. There's been a little help from the steam tank, and look at it firing away at the Cygor, pushing the Cygor back. The Beastmen just don't have much left. These Demigryph Knights with halberds are going to be a perfect answer to Khazrak and what he had left over there, so believe this is going to be the finisher in a brutal and fast fight. Fast and furious, I guess this one was, between the Beastmen and the Empire. I love the thematic Beastmen versus Empire thing going here. It's good. And this one was one that was sent in from the Discord community, as always, so appreciate them. I've been playing mostly ladder battles. I am going to try and do some more big 4v4 battles. I'm just giving a little time because I'm trying to figure out how to solve. We were having huge issues. I spent hours in 1 week trying to get 4v4 battles and ended up being a huge waste of time. Cost me a lot of time to make videos because of all the lag. So I am working on it. I will be trying to get you that. And also the Gorok campaign, I do intend to finish it soon. But be aware, I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so that's a day for Mrs. Air. I'm going to be cooking her dinner, just to have some time together. And this video should be up there for you all to watch. I guess kind of like, I might put like a little Valentine thing on here. This is going to be like a Be My Valentine from from Khazrak to Boris Todbringer. Invited him out and then turned into a fight. It's a date gone wrong, right? A play date gone wrong. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Thank you to Bob the Fearless, Golden Eagle, White Smoke, Holy Zigzag, Bowie, and Counts for all playing here. I loved the themed battle. It was a lot of fun. I know people enjoy these, and I hope you all enjoyed this one. I liked seeing this one just because it's, you know, it's the typical kind of fight you expect from Beastmen. Fast, in your face, lots of action. And the Empire managed to pull it off here. The Beastmen can be a very dangerous faction to the Empire if they play their cards right. They can counter a lot of the support stuff that the Empire does, and state troops can be quickly routed, which plays into the hands of the Beastmen. And so that's why I think it was interesting that the center had so many unbreakable units. Definitely a good call, I think, in order to slow down the inevitable, which is the Beastmen pushing through. But I think the steam tanks here were pretty clutch too. If you get these things into a late game matchup against the Beastmen, it gets tough, man. These things cause terror. Most things the Beast, I mean, it's for all the good that the Beastmen have, high charge, lots of damage, plenty of cheap troops that do well. The problem that they have is against terror and leadership. They're not great when it comes into a late game slug out with a unit like a steam tank. And so that's definitely where they're going to struggle. So anyway, found this one entertaining. Let's just check the kills real quick. See if anybody got anything absurd. This Hellblaster volley gun did some pretty good work. Then for Golden Eagle here, it looks like his best numbers coming off the Demigryph Knights. And they did clutch out some very important stuff at the end, and they were mostly untouched. And as for White Smoke, Volkmar really bringing it home for Holy Zigzag. Take a look here. Khazrak doing pretty decent, especially considering the way he went down at the end of that fight. So he still had a lot of his health before those Demigryphs got him. Brace Shaman, Lore of Death, actually used Aspect of Dread Knight and Doom and Darkness to cause some routing. So it was a nice use of that. It's actually something I've used before, and it's pretty fun. Malagor teaming up with Gorbel and a pretty large force here. He was the one, I think, that brought some of the Vanguard action, so pretty cool deployment. And then over here with Counts really bringing the support with a ton of Minotaurs and a couple of Cygors, Gorbel, so definitely being the support force there. Anyway, thank you all for sending the battle. Hey, if you enjoyed it, get down there in the comments. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you like. Tell me if you like battles like this. Tell me what you want to see. If I smell, go tell me I smell in the comments. I mean, that's perfectly fair. I just love having your interaction, okay? Like, dislike, both buttons are there. Go hit which one best suits your feelings towards this video. Hey, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you soon with some more Total War Warhammer 2 action.